right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blaydes. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down, and you've seen that from Curtis Blaydes, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blaydes is a beast in the heavyweight division.
He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blaydes here tonight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is ready to engage yet again. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon. So with Curtis Blaydes, he has been quick on pursuit of the takedown in past UFC appearances, but how will he approach this challenge here tonight? His striking has improved leaps and bounds since his UFC debut. He figures to be bringing a lot of different weapons to the table here tonight. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just missed on the front kick there. All right, early round 1 action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close. So he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point from the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right. And
in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Single leg takedown. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Lee.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Oh, lands a flush elbow. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yo.
Constantly a moving target. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
90 seconds to go in the round.
Work those hips. Let's go.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Lee. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Let's go. Push. 1 minute.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Oh, right to the mouth.
Hey, scramble. Get up. Scramble.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Don't be a standing still.
Great shot from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Lee. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. He's got to start throwing down.
Let's go. Get him off.
Round one winding down here. Blaydes making these ground strikes count. Round two is next.
Hey, stop.
Okay, you're gonna go right back out there and do it again. Change levels, shoot that single, go right through them, and just stay in top half and ground and pound. Just stay on top.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound striking.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He pulls his hand on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real intelligence in his approach to his ground and pound. It is truly, truly great to watch. It is unbelievable to watch a guy so skilled in such an important area of fighting.
Back and forth we go. All right, there it is. He stuffs yet another takedown, and not a bad attempt. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, huge left. Lee going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Oh!
Hands up.
Good right hand.
Just missed with the leg kick. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Lee's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Nice block.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up with him. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Let's move. Let's move.
Oh, a big left hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Takedown defense is there. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. All right, so now we start to see some redness. Oh, big left. Under 2 minutes now in round two. Oh, nice knee by Lee.
And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that... Oh! What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking. He is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Missed with that attempt. Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising. But with this guy, he's so smart. He's so disciplined. You kind of expect things out of the norm. Tonight, we see a body attack that we haven't seen in the octagon. Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Hands are getting low, so let's look for...
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Come on now. You gotta get it back in your guard.
Lee's in half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike here. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Lee's has got full mount now.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Lee's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Lee's back in full guard. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Blaydes is in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Keep moving.
Under 2 minutes to go. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Changing the position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Blaydes. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Let's go. Push. Get free.
Now Blaydes is much safer position there, being in side control.
Blaydes is back in full mount. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out but you could be the beginning of the end here. How about those 5 minutes?
Okay, you owning this guy. You can do anything you want. He's just turtling up, but he's got good rear naked choke defense, all right? If he gives you that back, I want you to swim off the back to spot.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. He passed the half guard. Now he's going full mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Lee's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Side control now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Side control now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blaydes.
Dominate those wrists.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Blaydes is back in full mount. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Curtis Blaydes.
Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Nicely done. Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Lee.
He passes the half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up. Johnny's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
His misses are entertaining. 90 seconds to go. Good exchange there inside. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. Beautiful transition.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Lee. 30 seconds to go.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lee.
Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so that round is in the books. Lee's corner is definitely got to be concerned about that nose right now. Perhaps it was a strike in that previous frame that broke the nose. Got to think in terms of the breathing. It's going to be very hard for him the rest of the way. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Lee's...
Oh, my goodness.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh, big left hook there.
This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys would try to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
Blaydes going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Lee's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Blaydes. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Blaydes is in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blaydes. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Oh, how about it? Just what the doctor ordered. He gets back to the feet.
John, it's like a Hail Mary. He needed to get up to his feet to give himself an opportunity. He got there. Now let's see if he can cash in.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Lee. All right, it's...
Hurt him bad. Oh, just opening up on him now. There you go. There you go.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Getting the mount here.
Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody miss.
That was nice.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Good work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes.
Oh, he got to his spot.
I need you to move. Scramble.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Work him with the elbow.
Lee gets tattooed by that elbow. These are raining down now on the ground. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And
a huge strike lands there, DC.
he landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Give me a double leg.
Look at that. He can't even stand.
Lee's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is... Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Nice jab by Curtis Blaydes. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight.
Nice combination lands to the head.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Blaydes.